Hello all, this is Saranya, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Sri Muthukumaran Institute of Technology. Today we are going to see the subject CCS354 Network Security. So these are the topics we are going to cover in Unit 1, Basis of Cryptography, Conventional and Public Key Cryptography, Hash Functions, Authentications and Digital Signatures. First topic we are going to discuss Basics of Cryptography. In the introduction, we are going to see what is security. So security is nothing but we are going to protect the data of any individuals or organizations' data from threats or attacks or unauthorized access. So we are, in short, nothing but protecting the data. So some key aspects of security are cyber security. So in cyber security, we are going to protect the computer systems and networks and data from cyber attacks. How we are going to protect the data? By means of using firewalls, antivirus softwares, and encryptions and regular software updates. We can protect the data. And next aspect is network security. We are going to secure the network by means of using some firewall aspects. So to prevent the unauthorized access. So by means of using firewall, intrusion detection or prevention systems, and virtual private networks, that is VPNs, we can protect the network security. And next one is information security. You can protect the sensitive informations and data from the unauthorized access by means of using data encryption, access controls, secure data storage, and employee training of data handling. Basics of cryptography. We are going to see the definition of cryptography by Phillips Zimmermann defines the cryptography as a science of using mathematics to encrypt and decrypt data. And according to Bruce, cryptography is defined as arts and science of keeping messages secure. See in this diagram, plain text is converted to ciphertext by means of using some encryption algorithm. By means of this encryption algorithm, we are going to protect the data, and we are protecting the data by means of using the key, and the ciphertext is converted to plain text by means of using this decryption algorithm. And terminals of cryptographies are cipher, and cipher is nothing but the algorithm used for encryption and decryption data, and encryption is nothing but converting plain text to ciphertext by means of using particular key, and decryption is nothing but process of converting ciphertext back to plain text by using appropriate key, and key is nothing but what is the secret parameter which is using to encrypt the data. That is some forms of cryptographic algorithm. We are going to protect the data. That is that key is used for transmitting plain text to ciphertext. Next one is symmetric key cryptography. It's nothing but keys are same. So for encryption and decryption, we are going to use the same key. But in forms of asynchronous key cryptography, we are using two keys: public key and private key. Public key is used for encryption, and private key is for decryption. And what is public key? Public is nothing but asynchronous key pair that is shared openly across the from one person to another person by means of using and is used for encryption. And private key is used for as a asynchronous key pair that is kept secret and can be used for decryption. And hash function is nothing but a mathematical function that transfers input data into fixed size strings or characters. It mainly focus upon the data integrity verification. And next one is digital signature. This is signature is nothing but authenticating and integrity of message is also checked by means of using digital key pass. Next one is plain text. Plain text is nothing but unencrypted text or plain data is called as plain text. And ciphertext is that encrypted data is called as ciphertext. And cryptanalysis is nothing but study of techniques to break the cryptographic systems and find the weakness of them. And nose is nothing but number used once. That is often a random or pseudocode random value. This protects the certain types of attacks in cryptographic protocols. And it's zero knowledge proof. That is without where one party proves to be another one, and that a piece of information cannot be revealed by the information. So the information is not revealed, but data is shared. And man in the middle attack is nothing but data is shared. The communication with two parties is not protected, and two parties are when one in have knowledge is shared. Next topic is OSI security architecture. In this, we are going to focus three concepts: security attacks, security mechanism, and security services. Security attacks is nothing but any action to compromise the security of information owned by the organization is called security attacks. And security mechanism is nothing but a mechanism is used to usually designed to detect, prevent, and recover from a security attacks called a security mechanism. And security service is nothing but and to enhance the security of data processing system and information transfers of organization is called security services. So these are the three main characteristics included in the OSI security architecture. And next we are going to see is security threats. So security threats is nothing but CIA threats. So in this confidentiality, integrity, and availability. CIA is nothing but confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So confidentiality is nothing but preventing unauthorized access called as confidentiality. We are going to protect our own data. And integrity is nothing but prevents unauthorized modification. So modification is not possible in integrity. And availability is nothing but prevent null of access. Whenever the data we request, then that data must be given. So this is the availability. So these three are the security traits. And security attacks, we are going to face is two main attacks: passive attack and active attack. So passive attack is nothing but they just so passive is nothing but we are just going to obtain information without altering the data, without affecting the resources. We are going to just you are going to use the information, but we are not have any rights to alter the data. So this is called passive attack. So type of passive attacks or release of message or eavesdropping. Nothing but we can the attacker reads sensitive information such as emails and calls or files, but he has no rights to alter the data, alter any information. Just he can use the data. He see in this diagram, Bob sends a message to allies, but in the middle, attacker, Rat is an attacker. He can just read the data from Bob, but he cannot alter the data. Next one is traffic analysis under this, which comes under the passive attack. That attacker observes the communication patterns like message frequency, length, and communicating a host to infer informations. That is, in the given example, Bob just sends the message to the allies, but the traffic by means of creating a traffic by means of attacker, he can just this attacker just sees the pattern of Bob, how he is sending message, what way he is sending the message. He just observes the pattern of messaging, and then he's just using the information. He's not sending back any message to the allies. He is just reading the how nature of how Bob is sending the message, nature of characteristics of Bob. He's just observing. Next, at last, passive attack mainly threatens confidentiality. So passive confidentiality is act as a which will need to be protected in passive attack. Next, in active attack, we are going to see we are going to see modify the data. We can read the data, or also we can modify data or create a false data streams. You can send a wrong data message to from one person to another message. So in the types of active attacks are masquerades. So masquerade is nothing but attacker pretends to be a legitimate user. He act as a allies. So when Bob's tried to send the message to that to the allies, he may pretend as a Bob, and he may send the reply. So this is a masquerade attack. Next, reply. Reply message is nothing but reply is also an active attack. Nothing but a captured message or transmitted to cause unauthorized effect. So here, when Bob's try to send the message to the allies, Drat act as a Bob, and he will reply to the allies message. So this is a reply message. Next one is modification message. So messages are altered and resended. So when the Bobs try to send message to the allies, this Drat act as a Bob, and he will reply to the message to the Bob. So this is the alteration of message, modification of message. And next is denial of service. So denial of service is nothing but when try to communicate, when Bob is trying to communicate with the allies, the server is disrupted and overloaded, so he cannot access the allies. So this is this is called denial of service attack. When he tries to access the data is not available. So is not provided. So this is the attack, the service of denial of service attack. Service of networks were disrupted or overloaded. So this is called denial of service. So in the active attack, the main difficulty what you are facing is prevent completely difficulty to prevent completely, and detection and prevention is need to be focused. So these are the topics included in the introduction of security and basic concepts included in cryptography. And thank you. With next class we can see the next upcoming topics. Thank you.